Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel, dear friends. As you all know, we have started a 50 series where we are going to solve 50 simple problems that will definitely help you to crack simple interviews. So now we have already covered 39 videos in this series, so now we are in the 40th video. Let's get started. So restaurant growth is the question state problem name. So the number is 1321. In Lead Code, you will find numerous number of problems that will definitely help you to improve your problem solving skills. So just go through this parallel to me. So customer is a table. They have given some columns are their customer ID, name listed on amount. So ID is an integer, name is a varchar, listed on is a date, and amount is an integer. So the combination of customer ID and listed on these two things as a primary key. So it's a unique value. This table contains the data about the customer transactions in a restaurant. So some customer have listed it how many times and how much amount they have paid in that restaurant, at what time they have visited. Like this information is there. Some customer ID is nothing but some person customer having some ID like that. Amount is paid by that customer like that. So now you are the restaurant owner and you want to analyze a possible expansion. So there will be an at least one customer per day. Okay, you should assume that there will be a one customer per day. Now you are a owner of the restaurant and you want to analyze this case. Okay, so now what we have to do? They're asking like compute compute the moving average of how much customer paid in 7 days window, that is current day plus 6 day before. So if it is a today, so previous 6 days plus today in the 7 days of window, so how much customers paid, how much amount you want to calculate. Okay, average amount should be rounded to two decimal points, and average amount also you have to find that it should be decimal points rounded off. Okay, and order by visited on date on which date he have visited. So like that you can order with an ascending order. Okay, so this is the example so that you can understand. Let's see the example. Customer table is there, some data is the customer IDs, names, and listed on some amounts. So now we have to get if it is a today. Consider if it is a today. Okay, first moving average has from 1 to 7. Okay, has an average amount of 112. Second moving average. So from 1 to this 7 dates. So this is one week kind of thing. Okay, so you can average of 100 plus 110 plus 120 plus 150 or over 150 by 7 112, this much average we have get. So after the second moving average will be from, if we consider this date, so this will be that average. So this will be second moving average. Okay, until the second to 8. Okay, that will be a second moving average, and from third moving average will be, so from third to 9, and from 4 to 10, and from 5 to 10. So these are the all will be the moving averages. Okay, so now we have these four moving averages. So all the moving averages you have to have it here. If it is listed on that date, this will be this will be that, like that. Okay, so compute the moving average of how much customers paid in 7 days window. Moving averages, so all the up to now we have to get. So this is all how we can get. So let's see this in a code how we can solve this particular problem. Okay, that is past 7 days. Today also added. So average amount we have to calculate and round up to two. These are the things which we have to do. Let me start with a simple select here. Select what are the things we have to select. Listed on we should get, and then listed on, and then amount, and then after amount they have to get average amount, right? Average amount is nothing but amount only. Amount divided with how many days, that is 7. So that should be rounded up to 2, right? So let me have round function here, round, rounded up to 2. Amount divided with 7. Okay, this should be given as average amount. Let me have name here, average amount. Okay, so now these are the things which they want. From which table? From This should be a subquery, right? From some table they want. How we'll get that? That is uh, past 7 days data we have to get. That is the interval should be 6 days from preceding and current row. So for that purpose, what we can use here? So we just have like again select. That should be different dates, right? So that should be distinct dates. Distinct dates is nothing but that is listed on. Here you can see amount is not summed up. So that should be summed up here. This is in a subquery. Summed up of amount on what condition based upon date, right? Summed over listed on should be range of range between interval 6 day preceding and also current day, right? Current row. If you know partition kind of thing, this way we can understand the question. This is considered as amount. So from this amount only we are taking here. So here we are not summing up. Summing up is done based upon here. So preceding it, how we are summing up the amount based upon the 6 days, 6 days preceding, 6 day preceding and current row. The range between these two, if there is a listed on, so that amount we are summing up and having as an amount in this subquery, and that amount we are rounding up here with by taking the average with 7. So these data from which table we are collecting as amount, right? As amount, and then um, listed on we don't have, right? Listed on also we have to take. So if you see here listed on what they have printing is, so first date which we have taken, right? So sorry for first date, that is uh, today's date, like that. Minimum of listed over just keeping as day one. All these are taking from which table? We have customer table. Let me just have a liaison name as T for this. It is optional, you can have or may give that. So now after taking the amount from this, so what are the extra thing they have added? It should be minimum of greater than of first data. Let me just check this what we will get. Then we will see. It's a wrong answer. What I know it's wrong. So see if you see listed outputs are all are coming. So only till here only we have to get. So to previous data we don't need to have to get that. So here can just have the condition. I thought of writing that instead of only minimum of these dates. After from this we need, so no need of this. That is listed on minimum, that is day one, right? Day one plus 6 days. That is six. It is understood. So I hope this will work. Yeah, I hope you have understood this problem and the query. If you have any problem, doubts regarding this, let me know in the comment section. Hope this is clear for you. That's all for this video. We'll meet up in the next video. Until then, see you. Keep sharing and keep watching our videos. Bye bye.